Hi, this is Cheryl St. Pierre of Majestic Wire Artworks. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this free-form finger swirling pendant to show off any type of unusual bead you have that is like top drilled, sometimes hard to wrap. This is a perfect solution for those difficulties, and let's begin. So what you're going to need is your unusual bead, and I haven't been able to purchase more of these beads. They're hard to find, so I have a limited supply, and I'm not sure if you'd be able to find anything like this, but anyways, it's a marquee, and this one measures approximately 12 millimeters long and 8 millimeters wide, and you can find other sizes of marquees. I just wanted to use up the ones I have. This is also for my Craft Along group. Each of my Craft Along members for the month that I'm making this video in will be receiving one of these beautiful beads that I have. I have limited supply, so yeah. Anyways, so just so you know that, yeah, my Craft Along group gets little special things like this once in a while. And, well, I try to make it special all the time, but, yeah, just a plug for my Craft Along groups. Okay, so let's begin. What you're going to need is your unusual bead that you want at the bottom dangle. And I'm using 6 by 4 millimeter mauve AB. Now, this is opaque mauve, and to give variety in color. And then I've got 3 4 millimeter rondelles that match the exact color of the bead. But then again, you know, if you don't have, you could do clear, you could do an accenting color. That's up to you. So that's what I'm choosing to use. And I've also got 20 gauge wire, and I've got about 3 feet long. That's probably going to be way too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ends and we're going to find the center point, and we're going to put the bead on it. Hopefully I'm not too close for you to see what I'm doing. I'm going to put the dangle bead on now. There we go. And if your bead has a front and back, you'll need to, you know, pay attention to how you're doing your wrapping. And this one looks nice from both sides. This side is a little bit more purple. Now I'm gonna do a kind of a triangular loop on top. I want the bead to be able to have some movement, so I don't want it too tight. So, and you want it level, and then you're going to support it at that point. We're going to do some twisting to make the framework. I'm just going to pull this back a little bit more. I think I'm too close. Okay, and just twist it. Doesn't have to be neat. Just giving it strength and durability, sturdiness. It's hard for me to twist in front of the camera because I'm fighting with the table. And the wire keeps hitting the camera, so hopefully that's not too noisy. And I'm twisting, probably about 2 inches, or a smidge less. It's not, maybe, no, that's about a little bit more than 2 inches, I think. Okay, and at this point, I'm going to bring the 2 wires together, and we're going to make a bail. So you could take your round nose pliers or whatever you want to use for making a bail. And this is the front of the bead. Yes. And I want to wrap from the back to the front, because then it usually ends up with a nicer loop. Like that. And then I'm going to wrap, wrap around like that to start doing our free-form finger swirling. Okay, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's free form. And now, before I start doing any wiring, I'm going to take you can either take your chain nose or your flat nose or your round nose, and we're going to zigzag this to make the framework. Remember, there's no set size. You can, if you want it smaller, you can just scrunch it up more. If you feel that you want it taller, then you just stretch it out more. Okay, so I'm going to straighten that up a little bit more. Until you feel that it's all centered. There. See, it's not perfect. It doesn't need to be. I'm just zigzagging it. So now, first thing I'm going to do is a swirl on top. Like that. And then I'm going to flip underneath the frame and come up from the other side, but I'm going to introduce a bead at this point. I'm going to actually have my larger bead, and I'm going to put it on the bottom wire. And I'm going to flip it over like that. And remember, this is freeform, so you don't have to do what I'm doing. Add another swirl there, because I want to hide the end of the wire just a little bit, and I want the bead peeking out. And now I'm going to flip under again, like this. And I do some wire work. And I'm going to add a bead. Now I've had 3 beads out. The last one I showed you had 3 little beads. If you don't get them in, that's okay. This one might only have 1. We'll see how it goes. And I'm going to flip around again. Oh, I'm going to put another one on. See, like that. And then I'm going to come down. Underneath. And I'm going to come up. And I'm just going to do another swirl going the other way. This. And I'm supporting it with my thumb because I don't want it to get messed up. And there, I think that's it. I think it's done. So now the thing to do is flip it over, find the framework where I want to join it to. I'm going to join it, finish it off on the framework there. So I'm going to snip this off, give myself, let's say, I want it to join there, give myself another 4 or 5 millimeters of wire. I'm grabbing my chain nose pliers. And tucking it under, catching it onto that framework, and there, it's done. See if it needs any adjusting, centering, flattening, and there you go. Simple, quick, fun, and elegant. There it is. Thank you for joining me in this little video, and God bless, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.